Michael Caine, Tom Courtney, Michael Gambon, Charlie Cox, Jim Broadbent, Paul Whitehouse and Ray Winstone stars in the Raffi Channel Network television premiere of King of Thieves, starts right now.
The world premiere of The Last of Us, Part 2, coming up next. Keep it here.
Rolling Stone says 7 is a nerve-jangling thriller with a gut-wrenching climax. 7 is flat-out great filmmaking. Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman, Gwyneth Paltrow. 7, rated R, now playing.
After escaping a WLF ambush, Ellie reveals her immunity to Dina, who in turn reveals she is pregnant. And now, the Raffi Channel proudly presenting a world premiere event based on the video game, The Last of Us Part 2.
The following program is rated TV MALV. It contains strong language, violence, and nudity. It is intended only for mature audiences.
Just sit right back and you see a tale of a classic show, and all the stuff behind the scenes that few people know. The scandal, feud, and power plays, all will be revealed about Gilligan and the rest is surviving Gilligan's Isle this Sunday on CBS.
TootyCH Films Inc. presents TootyCH's Funny Signs, Easy Way.
Ding! Are you guys ready for another funny science video?
Of course, Tooty.
And before we start off with the funny signs, Cedric is bringing his girlfriend along.
No. Really?
Apparently, it's real, Dave.
Dave, are you okay?
I think he's had a mind blow. Let's take him to the in-house clinic.
Later, after Jenny and Rhonda Raven rushed Dave to the in-house clinic, where he recovered from his major mind blow.
How do you feel now, Dave?
I feel much better now, Jenny. I didn't know about Athena paying a visit to Tooty's universe until now.
That's okay, Dave. We are all like that sometimes.
I agree, Rhonda.
Alrighty, let's move on and begin the funny signs.
You said it, Breakson.
Hard way.
Right.
Easy way, left.
Now that's what I call an easy navigation, but which way should be better?
I guess it's the easy way.
Do not disturb, Tiny Grass is dreaming.
Does that mean we cannot walk on the grass anymore, or are we getting tricked by this sign?
As TootyCH would say, I don't know.
Or maybe the tiny grass must be sleeping. Ha 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 swat 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 ruffle 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 ruffle.
Careful, Maya. That's my laugh line.
How about you be careful, Sam? You know your laugh line is in the public domain.
Sorry about that, Dave. Old habits die hard.
Apology accepted, Sam.
Beware of the dog. The cat is not trustworthy either, but what's wrong with cats?
We don't know.
I bet it's the sign that's making us believe it.
Athena, I'm so glad you're here.
Why thank you, Cedric.
You're welcome, Athena.
Burns Lake Campground.
No camping, day use only.
Won't these sign makers ever make up their freaking minds? Ha 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 xd 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 sus 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 sus.
Cease the sus. Ouch!
I'm very sorry, Dave Madsen singers, but I was only joking around.
Apology accepted, Mark.
Welcome to TootyCH Sign Request Park. Let's take a look at the signs and some small English that some of my fans have requested for me to include. Shall we take a look at the signs?
Of course, TootyCH.
Warning, maggots is made of electricity. Scat. There's no such thing as electric maggots, as long as they're not dangerous.
Oh shucks. Planted in the ground by a short-circuit-related explosion.
I agree, Miss M. Let's dig our way out of here.
Later, after Miss Madsen and Jenny dug their way out of the ground.
Rhonda, are you okay?
I tried touching an electric maggot in curiosity, but it gave me a small electric shock. Ouch.
Uh-oh. It's about time we rush Rhonda to the in-house clinic.
Later, after Astro and Dave rushed Rhonda Raven to the in-house clinic.
How are you feeling now, Rhonda?
I'm starting to feel better now, Dave. Maybe I should be careful when it comes to being curious.
I agree, but I'm glad you're feeling better now, Rhonda.
NEXTSIGN. Put them all together and they spell next sign.
Church parking only. Violators will be baptized. I'd stay away from that parking lot, if I were you, Tooty.
I agree, sweetie. If we were Catholic, we'd probably end up getting baptized if we parked here.
Anyone can be a werewolf, but they cannot be a werewolf.
Well, what about a herewolf? Hi, 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 swa, 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 raffle, 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 raffle.
Herewolf?
Oh hi Para, I didn't realize you would turn up in a TootyCH video for the first time.
I thought of paying a visit here, since I was taking a small walk, right until I encountered Tooty's building.
I'm glad to hear that, Para.
Same here.
Don't flip off this sign.
Shot. What happens if you actually flip off this sign?
As TootyCH would say, I don't know.
I know who flipped off the sign.
Who flipped off the sign?
It was Sam. Ha 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 ha.
I suggest you should not flip off signs next time, if you see a sign like that again, Sam.
Go sphincter. Sphincter?
Leprechaun Crossing.
The place where you get lots of luck.
Speaking of leprechauns and luck, I want to show you a magic trick.
What's the trick, Fluttershy?
Henshin.
Wow, Fluttershy. I didn't know you had an alter ego like Miss M, Jenny, and Terry Falcon.
I agree with you, Dave.
Fluttershy, you look so adorable in that outfit.
Why thank you, Breakson.
You're welcome, sweetie.
Aw, that's so cute.
Well, we're now leaving TootyCH's Sign Request Park, so come back for more sign requests.
Notice, turn right or left. What's your choice?
I'd say turn right.
But what about turning left?
I have a bad feeling this is gonna take us somewhere that's evil. Oh shucks. I knew where this was going the whole time.
Ha ha ha. We tricked you, Dave Madsen.
And we're not alone.
And no, we are not here to play any games.
Stay away from Dave. You know he's mine.
You're right, evil Dave. Oh, my aching sphincter. Ow.
Wow, Zed, that's the first time you appeared in my video and took down those evil beings for sure.
I know, right. You may remember me appearing in Miss M and Friends 3, and Dave and Friends 15.
I agree with you.
Also, as I said in Dave and Friends 15, you can call me Zed for short.
Alrighty then, Zed.
Thank you so much for taking those evil beings down, Zed.
You're welcome, Angela.
And thanks for saving us from dumping doom and evil messes.
You're welcome.
All natural free leaves, end of season clearance.
Well, that's what I call a perfect timing for Halloween.
I agree, Jimmy.
And the best thing about Halloween is that we can dress up as a scary character.
I have to agree with you, Harvey Zilf. I wonder what you guys are dressing up as for Halloween this year.
For me, I'm dressing up as a broken doll.
For me, I'll be dressing up as a zombie.
This year, I'm dressing up as a scary witch.
And I'm gonna be cosplaying as the devil.
And for me, it's gonna be Alice in Wonderland, but insane.
For me, I'm gonna be as a vampire.
Wow. I guess you all must be into Halloween. We sure are, Zed.
Same here, but let's move on.
My boss told me to change the sign, so I did.
So what happened after he wrote that on the sign?
He got fired.
Do not feed the elephants. It creates management problems.
Sha. I wonder what happens if you fed the elephants by disobeying this sign.
Well, you'd probably get fined or arrested.
Gosh darn it. We were so close to getting through this funny signs video without someone having the urge to barf.
I'm so sorry, Dave. My stomach hasn't been coping well recently.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Zira. Hope you get well soon.
Thanks, Dave.
Bar 40 Grill, we now serve good food.
Speaking of food, I'm getting quite hungry myself. Same here.
Well, you know what that means. It's about time we should all go out to eat.
So where are we going this time?
Where else? Shame on you.
Great idea, Eva.
Oh, boxing gloves.
Well, Athena and Zed, since it was your first time appearing in this video, I'll let you take over on the sponsors.
Thanks, 2DCH.
This episode of 2DCH's Funny Signs has been brought to you by your local zoo, who is suggesting you to go to the first aid area, or go right to see the lions. I'd rather go to the first aid to get checked up.
Why is that, Zira?
Because my stomach isn't doing good today, without me knowing it. Oh, that explains it.
And your local driver safety council, who is reminding you to get your head out of your apps.
Good one, Zed.
Thanks, now let's head off to Shame on You.